Ever wondered if that shared glance meant more than just eye contact? Or if a comfortable silence truly signals a deeper bond? We often miss the quiet magic happening right under our noses, the subtle, unspoken cues that reveal genuine human connection. This video dives into those often overlooked moments. Forget the grand declarations. True connection whispers. Can you identify the secret language of authentic bonds? From mirroring body language to shared breaths, this video uncovers the hidden signals that reveal who you truly resonate with. Prepare to see your interactions in a whole new light. You're in a conversation, and suddenly, you just know you're on the same wavelength. It's not about big gestures, but those tiny, almost imperceptible signs that tell you, this person gets me. Today, we're going to explore these powerful indicators of true connection and learn how to spot them to strengthen our relationships without even saying a word. Let's start with one of the most powerful yet subconscious signs: mirroring. Have you ever noticed that when you're deeply engaged with someone, you start to adopt their posture? If they lean in, you lean in. If they cross their legs, you might find yourself doing the same a few seconds later. This isn't mimicry or imitation. It's a natural, unconscious dance that says, I'm with you. I'm on your team. It's our brain's way of building rapport and signaling empathy. Think about a time you felt truly heard. The other person wasn't just waiting for their turn to speak. They were mirroring your energy. If you were excited, their eyes lit up. If you were somber, their expression softened. This isn't just about body language. It can be vocal too. People who are connected often match each other's pace of speech, tone, and even volume. It's a beautiful, subtle symphony that plays out when two people are in sync. Start paying attention to this in your next conversation. You'll be amazed at how often it happens when you feel a genuine connection. Next up, let's talk about the eyes. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. And when it comes to connection, this couldn't be more true. We're not talking about intense, unbroken staring contests. We're talking about the quality of the eye contact. When someone is genuinely connected to you, their gaze is soft and relaxed. It's not piercing or judgmental. They'll hold your gaze for a few seconds longer than usual, in a way that feels uncomfortable, but in a way that feels seen. There's also something called the social gaze, where people look in a triangle from eye to mouth. But when there's a real connection, the gaze tends to stay focused on the eyes. It's a sign of deep listening and presence. It says, I am fully here with you in this moment. Another subtle cue is pupil dilation. When we see something or someone we like, our pupils naturally get bigger. It's an involuntary response controlled by our autonomic nervous system. So if you notice someone's pupils widen when they're talking to you, it's a strong, unconscious signal of interest and connection. Now for a sign that many people find awkward, but is actually a hallmark of a deep bond: comfortable silence. In many social situations, silence feels like a void that needs to be filled immediately. We scramble for something to say, anything to avoid the discomfort. But with someone you're truly connected to, silence isn't empty, it's full. It's a shared space of peace and understanding. Think about being on a long car ride with a close friend, or sitting on the couch with a partner. You don't need to fill every second with chatter. You can just be together, in silence, and it feels completely natural and relaxing. This kind of silence says, I don't need to perform for you. I can just be myself, and I know you accept me. It's a testament to a bond that goes beyond words. It shows that the connection is so strong. It doesn't rely on constant verbal validation. If you have someone in your life with whom you can share a comfortable silence, cherish that. It's a rare and beautiful thing. Another fascinating sign is what psychologists call attentional focus. When someone is genuinely connected to you, they give you their undivided attention. In our world of constant distractions, with phones buzzing and notifications popping up, this is perhaps one of the most valuable gifts you can receive. This person puts their phone away, or flips it over. They orient their body towards you. They don't just hear your words, they actively listen. You can spot this when they ask thoughtful follow-up questions. They're not just nodding along. They're processing what you're saying and engaging with it. They remember small details you mentioned in a previous conversation and bring them up again. This shows that you occupy a space in their mind. They are mentally and emotionally invested in the interaction. It's a powerful feeling to be the sole focus of someone's attention, even for a few minutes. It makes you feel valued and important, which is the cornerstone of any real connection. Let's move on to something we all do: laughing. But it's not just about laughing at the same jokes. A true sign of connection is what's called shared laughter. This is when you not only find the same things funny, but you also look at each other when you laugh. That quick glance towards the other person in a moment of shared joy is a powerful, instinctual act of connection. It's a non-verbal check-in that says, "Are you feeling this amazing moment with me?" This behavior is often seen in groups. When a joke lands, watch who looks at whom. People will instinctively look at the person they feel closest to, seeking to share that spark of happiness. It solidifies the bond and creates a shared memory. Laughter is a social glue, and sharing it intentionally, even with just a look, strengthens our relationships in a profound way. It's a celebration of being on the same wavelength. Another subtle, but incredibly telling sign is vulnerability. Genuine connection flourishes when people feel safe enough to be vulnerable with each other. This doesn't mean sharing your deepest, darkest secrets on the first meeting. It starts small. It might be admitting, "I'm really nervous about this presentation," or, "I'm feeling a little down lately." When someone opens up to you in this way, they are offering you a piece of their authentic self. They are trusting you not to judge them or use their vulnerability against them. How you respond to this is critical. If you meet their vulnerability with empathy and support, you deepen the connection immensely. When you, in turn, feel safe enough to share your own imperfections and uncertainties, you create a reciprocal loop of trust. This is where relationships move from superficial to substantial. It's the mutual understanding that we are both imperfect humans navigating life, and we can lean on each other. Have you ever noticed that you develop a sort of private language with your closest friends or partner? This is another beautiful sign of connection. It's not just inside jokes, although those are a big part of it. It's also shared meanings for certain words, unique nicknames, or gestures that only the two of you understand. It's like building your own secret world. This private lexicon creates a unique sense of belonging and intimacy. It separates your relationship from all others. When you use a special phrase or give a particular look across a crowded room, and the other person gets it instantly, it's a powerful affirmation of your bond. It says, "We have a history. We have a shared reality that is ours alone." This exclusive language strengthens the we-ness of the relationship, making you feel like a team against the world. It's a playful and profound way to reinforce your connection every single day. Finally, let's talk about intuitive support. This is when someone anticipates your needs without you having to ask. It's the friend who shows up with your favorite coffee on a stressful day. It's the partner who takes care of the chores because they can just tell you're exhausted. This isn't mind reading. It's a result of paying close, empathetic attention over time. People who are deeply connected to you learn your patterns, your tells, your rhythms. They know what that little sigh means, or what your tone of voice suggests when you say you're fine. This level of attunement is the ultimate expression of care. It goes beyond reactive support, where you help when asked, to proactive support, where you offer help because you are so in sync with the other person's emotional state. It's a gesture that says, "I see you, I understand you, and I've got your back." This is the quiet magic of human connection at its most powerful. So, to recap, we've explored the subtle language of connection, the unconscious dance of mirroring, the soft intimacy of genuine eye contact, the peacefulness of comfortable silence, the gift of undivided attention, the joy of shared laughter, the bravery of vulnerability, the creation of a private language, and the beauty of intuitive support. These signs aren't a checklist to score your relationships. Instead, see them as invitations. They are opportunities to become more aware of the connections you already have, and to cultivate new ones. By learning to spot these whispers of connection, you can better understand the dynamics in your life. And by practicing them, by offering your full attention, by meeting vulnerability with empathy, by sharing a laugh, you can actively strengthen the bonds that matter most to you. True connection is a quiet, steady force. It's built in the small, seemingly insignificant moments that we often overlook. But now, you know what to look for. You're equipped to see the magic happening right in front of you. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe for more content on understanding ourselves and others. Let me know in the comments which of these signs you've noticed in your own life. I'd love to hear your stories. See you in the next one.